Well, Nick Paton Walsh is in Dagestan for us. He's also spoken with the mother. Before I bring him in, I just want to show a little bit of that interview.
Tell me how you feel about the accusations against him. Did you do what he is told?
What do
you think happened then?
They were being killed just because they were Muslim. Nothing else.
Do you think they will get a fair trial?
What?
Do you think they will get a fair trial?
Only Allah knows it. I don't know.
Nick Paton Walsh joins me now from Dagestan. Nick, you also had a lengthy phone conversation with her. Do we know how recently she actually lived with her sons? I mean, she says she knows them well, that they wouldn't have done this, but do we know how often she was actually living in the home?
I believe they were together in the US before 2012 when Tamerlan came here for a period of 6 months, and then she came here, I understand, from the aunt to kind of take over from Tamerlan of the job of looking after the Onzor, the father, who wasn't very well when Tamerlan went back to the United States. Quite a bit of overlapping, but mostly what I heard in that phone call was deeply distraught woman who, in the early hours of this morning, finally the realization dawned after her thinking it was mistaken identity for some time. The realization dawned that it was her son that had been killed. She still defiantly believes he has nothing to do with the Boston bombings, thinks it is some sort of conspiracy to try and frame him. She still regards him as an angelic boy, angry in many ways. Actually said to me very emotionally that, you know, she at this point is so distraught she doesn't really care if her younger son Johar is killed. She wants to join both her sons in heaven, as it were, to speak, and very, very emotional for our conversation, admitting also that the Tamerlan would be buried today or tomorrow in Cambridge, Massachusetts, near a mosque there by his sisters. Anderson?
So she actually said that they had made funeral plans already for the elder brother.
That is what they said. I mean, obviously we can't confirm whether his body will be released for that, but she said that she was anticipating burial to take place today or tomorrow. Also, in our conversation, we talked about her contacts with Russian authorities here. She said she anticipated speaking to some of them at some points today, and also described the last phone call they had on the day before they were killed last Friday. Very normal. They talked about the cat, of all things, Mummy, I love you, and that is, I believe, obviously the last she would have heard from Tamerlan. Anderson?